Everybody, good morning. Coach K coming to you from the Alps. It is day 3, Mountain Mania, and today in my garden I'm going to bring you a core yoga flow. So we've got mobility, we've got some strength, focusing a lot on the core, a lot on alignment, a lot on hip openers, all of it that's important for the mountains. So you can do this anytime, this workout. I wouldn't call it a workout, it's a whole body flow. So join here with me. We're going to begin, as always, we're just going to ground. You can stomp up and down. You don't need a mat, you can actually just use the grass. And just come into your ground and notice wherever you are, inside or out. Just notice the ground underneath you. Roll the shoulders up to the ears with a deep breath in. And with an exhale, long, slow exhale, ground into the floor even more, letting go through the neck and the shoulders. Maybe you move your head around a little bit. Continue with the deep breathing, expanding through your rib cage. And just feeling your center, connecting to your core right behind your belly button. And as you exhale, take a longer exhale and just contract a little bit more, deep from the inside. Feel your glutes, feel the heels on the floor, and then draw the shoulders down a bit and just feel your chest open. Let's take a deep breath in. High to the sky, and with one big sound, exhale, let it flow to the ground. Let your head hang. Let your body sway. Oh, so good. On the ground, in the sunshine. Inhale up to the knees, full breath. Look forward, lengthen through your spine. And exhale, just so you allow yourself to fold down. Ground down through the feet like we worked on before, the tripod. And then one vertebrae at a time, unroll back up to the sky. Roll the shoulders back. Let's do it again. Full breath in, deep into the belly, and expand on all corners. As you exhale and release with sound, just to feel yourself letting go whatever you need to let go of. Let it drop down your shoulders, arms, fingers into the ground. And then ground and roll again. So this time, another deep breath in. And as you release, just make the sound that your body wants to make. So if you're really hanging on, frustrated, overwhelmed, just let it out. Give it a sound. Give it breath. And now, coming into our flow, we're going to begin with a few sun salutations. Deep breath in. Let's move into a chair. Sit the butt back. Inhale the arms up in the air. Lengthen through the spine. Draw the belly in. Look forward and up. Exhale forward. Fingers light to the ground. Now inhale, look forward, step back. We're going to start on the knees just to, before we begin, roll out through the wrists. Engage that core. Stir the pot in both directions. And now roll through the spine, draw the belly in, connect to the core, and touching each vertebrae as you draw forward. Exhale as you come back. Now from here, draw into your first down dog, pedal your feet, open through the hips, draw the hips up high. Separate the shoulder blades, really draw those hips up. Slightly bend the knees if you need to and just let them fall on their own. Gaze forward a little bit. Feel the stretch. Backside body opening through the heart. And take a big release. Look forward. Take 2 big steps, left, right. Half fold here. Inhale, lengthen. Back of the legs and your spine. Exhale, release. Ground through the heels, coming back up. Take a deep breath in. And Tadasana, take your hands in front. So you're going to repeat that again, core tight. Adding on, moving a little faster. Inhale. Exhale, find your chair, heels into the ground, find the tripod and the feet. Inhale, high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look forward, step back to a plank or drop to your knees. Anytime, lower down. Coming into a baby cobra, close the legs. Inhale, draw the shoulders down, lengthen. And then, oh, that's just what I wanted. Exhale down one vertebrae at a time. Push up, core tight, downward dog. And now, I just want to make sure I'm on the screen. Inhale the right leg up, three-legged dog. And now draw the knee in, engaging that core as you come forward, lunge. And now move into stabilizing through the hips, tuck the butt cheek under. Inhale the arms up high. Now some of you, if you want to, you can drop the knee down just to have a little less intensity. So we're going to bring the arms in front, hold it. I'm just going to get you to twist to the left. Keep your head lining up with your arms through the center and twist to the right. So as you twist, you can feel it stronger through that left hip. Inhale through center and hold. Do it again. Press to the side. Feel the twist. Come back center and turn. Come back center. Inhale up high. Exhale, melt down. Runner's lunge. So you're sipping forward. Lift on that back toe. So you're rolling on the toe. From the toe to the head, nice, long and strong. Stabilize at the hips. And now melt the fingers down. Step the right leg back. You can drop the knees anytime. Lower down. Up dog or cobra if you're ready for a deeper back bend. Exhale, moving up. Take 3 big breaths. We're going to come on the other side, so take 3 big breaths. Release as you exhale. Open through the heart. Inhale the left leg up, extend. Feel the glutes tight. Draw the knee in slowly, curl, tighten through the core. Stay present with the body. Step and rise, root to rise. So keeping that knee tracking the foot. Engaging through the hip. Pressing through the heel, extend up. Inhale, looking straight ahead, staying present in the body, finding that stable lunge. And now slowly bring down. We're going to add some twists. So you're going to twist, turn, keeping the legs stable as they are. Using the core, come back to center. And now twist this side. Using the core deep within. Come back to center, repeat. If you need to do this from the dropping down, you can also do it from there. It's just awareness. Stretch to one side. Use the core coming back. I know that hip is working. Doesn't have to look intense to be intense. And now from here, inhale. Float into runner's lunge. Set the hips or the fingers back. Weight is forward. Lift it up on that back toe. Do what you can. Inhale. Exhale. Engage that core. Inhale. And then fingertips down. Step the left leg back. Feel the plank. Lower to the floor. 90 degrees there with the arms. Cobra or up dog. Inhale. Say yes. Yes to the day. Exhale. Release what you no longer want to carry. Inhale. Draw the hips high. Exhale, let the heels hang heavy. And now we're going to drop down and begin a more strengthening flow, focusing mostly on core and strengthening exercise, not so much a flow. We're going to come back to the flow, but in between, let's focus on our center and our posture and lengthening. We're going to begin with the bird dog, one of the best. I'm going to do it without a mat. One of the exercises that look really easy, but it's not to do it correctly. So your fingers gripping to the floor, engage the core without the low back sinking and without you doing a cat position. We're going to think long, drawing your head this way and your tailbone that way. Draw the right arm up and the left leg back and really reach. So you want to extend. Keeping the arm close to the head. And then we're going to draw the elbow in. Not needing to do a big crunch. Keep the spine lined up. Extend. We're trying to prevent their rotation or a lot of change through the back. We want to extend, squeeze the hip, reach the arm without contorting the body as you do this. So there's a lot of work in this stabilizing arm. Couple more. Don't even need to touch the elbow to knee. Extend and hold. Long and strong and long and strong and long and strong. And now drop down. Shake it out. You're going to hear it all here, which is perfect. Except there's no cows. Last year I had living on the farm. And now we're coming down. And then coming to the other side. Extend right leg. Stretch there. And extend glute tight without letting it sink or drop. Draw the core in. Inhale, extend, think long. Exhale. Inhale, think long. Putting your focus and intensity on how you do it changes the whole thing. Gripping through that core, lengthen. One more. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. And now to step back from here, I'm going to have you press, just walk up and down a little bit with the hands. Come into a bear plank. And just kind of think of lengthening that spine. Let's take a few deep breaths. Deep breath in, filling all the corners. Expand, and a really long, slow breath out, bracing everything you got, tight, 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 without moving into a cat position. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Feel the rib cage expand. Exhale, compress without needing to lift up. So compress, compress. One more breath. Lengthen, shoulders should be shaking. And now exhale. And now move into a down dog. Your gas station. Drop down, give the arms a little shake. Coming into the Superman position. Lying on the ground. We're going to do 3 to 4 rounds here, holding 10 seconds. Extend the toes back, opening through your arms. You can take your arms back or forward. Hold it full on. Draw the shoulders away from the neck and release back down just lightly. Come back up. Extend. One of the best for getting ready for the mountains, hiking, carrying heavy bags. You want nice, strong posture, open shoulders, strong upper back, whole back. Lower down. One more. Tighten the core first. Brace. Extend. Feel it. 747 flying in the air. So graceful and strong. And now push up. Roll through the spine, one vertebrae at a time. And just as you do that, just feel it stretching between your shoulder blades. Oh, so good. We need some movement up there. So now, we're going to flip around and just focus on, Lily, come here. Focus on the hollow holds, my favorite. And here, so this is going full on contraction for short periods of time. It's meant to be intense, then a break, intense, then a break. So the full hollow hold looks like this. No light air coming through here, but I'm holding that. Shoulder blades are up. Everything's turned on. Quads, the full from the deepest level out. And then I rest. Okay? If that feels difficult to do, then you can do it with the knees bent, same position. Focusing on the full compression. Hold, or you can do one leg at a time. Same idea. You can kind of lock your head in the arms. Okay, so you're holding it and so your neck doesn't get sore. So let's just do 3 rounds, 15 seconds. Choose your version, knees bent or one leg or full on. Ready? And turn on. Press the belly button down, shoulder blades are up. Little sips of air, you got it. Making sure no light coming in here. Make sure you choose your level and holding for 3, 2, 1. Pull in. If you can do a lot longer than 15, 20, 30 seconds, then you may be compensating somewhere. So this is a full on contraction. Ready? And go. Hollow hold. Scooped. You're like scooped in. Full on. Long. Strong. This is not the time to sing, but really connect into the body for 3, 2, 1, and in. Maybe you rock and roll and drop. Okay, one more. Lengthen, tap in strong, and here we go. Choose your version. Maybe it's here, shoulder blades are up, or maybe it's here. For 3, 2, 1, and release. See, that to me has used every possible piece of energy I have in the core. Meant to be short, like a sprint, and little rest in between. Okay, so rock and roll through your spine. We're going to come back to yoga flow, and then we're going to come back to core strengthening. Landing on your feet, ground, spread the tripod into the yogi squat as best you can. Open through the knees, facing this way now. And now forward fold as you lengthen through your spine. Exhale and just kind of shake it out. Bring the legs closer together. Let's do a half fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, release. And now slowly anchor down on the ground first. Your feet slowly roll up, coming one vertebrae at a time. Inhale high, close the legs this time. And now exhale. Inhale you're in the chair, fingers high, sit down low, lengthen through the spine, draw the core in. Forward fold, release the back side of the legs. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back. You can drop the knees if you need to. Lower down, cobra up dog. Make sure I'm in there we go. And now downward dog. A little faster this time. Keep the core engaged. Inhale high. This time drawing the knee to the center. This time we're actually going to lift up, push the floor away, core tight. Inhale back to three-legged. And exhale, finding that lunge stability. Finding that tripod with a foot. Keeping the arch. Inhale, lengthen those arms. Looking forward. Bring the arms forward. Now eventually you can add a block or a little weight here. Turn to one side. Use your core, come back center. Turn. Come back center. And now come forward, runner's lunge. You can challenge a little more by bringing your arms in line with that torso. Feeling the core turn on. Bring the arms down, lat pull down. Fingers to the ground. Step back, chaturanga. Your choice. Maybe you add a little push-up. Up dog cobra. Couple breaths in that downward dog. Couple breaths, everybody. Taking the left side up. Without swinging, you're going to place the leg up, engaging the glute. Tuck it in the middle. Push the floor away. Inhale once again. And exhale. Finding the ground. Just finding the stability here first without rushing. Noticing if your knee turns in, guide it back. Engage the glute. Inhale forward. See if you can stay. If it's too much, lift higher. Just work on the stability. You're stretching the back toes. And now twist. This is a yoga core, hip stability flow. Getting ready for the mountains. Part of Mountain Madness Week. Now runner's lunge, extend, long, strong. You choose. Maybe you choose the longer version. Draw that in. Stay with the breath flow. Balance, keep the knee tracking on the left foot. And now take it down to the ground, step the leg back. And maybe you add a push-up, maybe not. Inhale high. Smile to the sky. Exhale. Step forward into a horse stance. Wide knees, we're going to come up. So nice and wide, goddess squat or horse stance. One of the best human chairs you can make. Especially if you have a job where you're sitting all day. If you do this for about 5 minutes during your day, then you won't have the same postural problems. It's hot now. So you choose the depth. Good, engage the core and stretch. Inhale, arms high. Eventually you can use a block or weight. Tip over to the right side. Line up your arms. So what may happen is this hanging forward. Want to be like, almost like leaning against the wall. Open those arms. Use this side. Shh. Come back up. Tip over to the left side. Frame your face. It's okay if you can only get to here. Going to work with the opening. Opening down that side. Staying deep within and now shh. Beautiful. One more time. Feeling those legs, hips too. Keep the knees open. Shh. Do it again. Stretch the arms further away. Shh. So obviously if you want to make that a little less intense, do the same thing. Still get the tip, but you don't have the length of the arms. Or you can do it with one arm. Oh, so good. Coming back. Shake out the legs, coming back to the ground. Dropping down into yogi squat. fingers to the ground. And I'm just going to turn the other side. So now adding on, we're going to do side plank and hips. So we're doing a combo. Again, when exercises look easy, they're usually the harder ones. Elbow to shoulder, 90 degrees with the legs. Working this hip at the same time. Arms up, so it's going to look like this. Hip dip. Lift hip, lift leg. So I'm dipping, I'm lifting and activating. Keeping the head nice and long as you lift. Really go into the hips. Really, instead of just doing the exercise, connect right in. So I've only got 5, going for 10, and I know 10 will be max. I'm pushing the bottom leg into the ground, gauging the core, lengthening to have the posture. Turn. These are usually the weaker muscles, glute med and stabilizers. So to work them, they usually fatigue very quickly. All right. Especially if you're doing a sport like running, where you're always going forward, we also need to work the outer hip. So here we go, 90 degrees, and lift, and down. We're going for 10. Drive the elbow in, nice, strong, stable shoulders. Already fatigued, I have on the side. It's a weaker side for me. And we've already worked it on the other side. One more. So you shake till you shake till you shake. Turning. Okay, so here, now it's really getting warm. We're going to come into plank, but not just any plank. We're going to use it with breath. So, elbow hand. I'm going to start with an 8-point plank. And as I breathe in, I'm going to imagine I'm hitting all sides, kind of like a big barrel. We're covering all sides with the breath. As I breathe in, not just belly, it's going into every direction. And as I exhale in the plank position, I'm contracting to the deepest level. Contract, 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 without crunching. So it looks like this. Inhale, nice and big. Stretch through the rib cage. Exhale. As I exhale, I'm pushing my arms away a little bit and pushing into the floor, separating the shoulder blades. Inhale, fill. Exhale. I'm going deep in that core. Inhale, fill. And then this time I'm going to lift the knees up. So every part of my body is involved here. Core, contract at a deep level. Inhale, lengthen through the crown and the feet. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. So I'm actively using those shoulders and stabilizers too, because we use them so much in hiking with a bag. We need the stability there as well, and we need the mobility. So even coming out of that, you can move through the shoulders. You can do some cat-cows that's more in your low back. And then you can come up on the hands and just kind of roll circular motions to get a little more flow, fluidity. Okay, shake it off. We're going to do to finish, and then you can do the whole routine again. You can do the strength parts again. We're going to do cat-cow, but staggered. So one arm forward, one knee forward, and just going to lift up. Inhale. Okay, so I feel it differently depending on where we are, because very few things are direct, linear. We've always got a little offsetting. Curl, feeling the oblique more on the left side. I'm going to step the other way, cat-cow. Engage. Now draw it forward, feel the spine lengthening, and then feel it engaging, posterior pelvic tilt, lengthening. Repeat, stagger. So you can fully engage that core without needing to lie on your back. With gravity, right? Okay, we're coming back down. We're going to do another Superman, strengthen the whole backside body, glutes, core. And this time you can do Superman fly, or you can do the full extension, or you can do the single arm leg. So here we go. We got 10, 9, 8. Purposely working on the more subtle stuff, the smaller stuff today, but it's not the small stuff. Body weight is what I mean. And so make sure you're reaching those toes back, reaching the arms forward. Bring it in. Do a push-up on the knees of the toes. Draw the core in. Nice and slow. Coming into down dog. Step or hop forward. Let's just do a flow to finish. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly roll up. Full breath into the sky. Fine in the chair. Just going to do all flow coming into the end. Inhale. Exhale, let it release. Inhale, look forward. Exhale. Maybe you go to cobra. Downward dog, pull up. Lift that leg up and come forward. Just into a little pigeon. We're not going to stay that long. A little bit of massage. Stretch the toe back. Lengthen. Elevate to the spine. And then lean forward. Opening and just feeling that stretch even down on that left side all the way through, deep in the hip flexor. And switch up. Pedal, lengthen through the hips. Draw the knee in. And just let it sink. Let yourself sway a little bit. And moving and grooving. So this you can do, I just did kind of one set through everything. You can do it again. You can do 2 sets through everything of the strengthening piece to make this more of like a 40 or 45 minute flow. Lengthen. Down. So we're tapping deeper in our body. Stretch that toe back, opening through the hips. Some of you may need to not go down so low, stay up. If it's really torquing or causing pain, you don't want that. And now core tight, pushing back up. And wherever you are, we're just going to take 1 minute to absorb the energy, to absorb the sun. The sun's somewhere up there, even if you don't have sun, it's behind the clouds. And just allow the earth to hold you up, palms open. We're just going to take 30 seconds to a minute here to focus on your breath. 3 deep conscious breaths. Just allow the earth to hold you up. Open the feet, open your hips, open your palms. Let's take a deep breath in. for 5 seconds. In 4 and 3, expand. We're going to hold it at the top. 2, 1, hold it for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Now we're going to go long. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Without a prep, we did it. Now let's do it again. Now you know. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Feel the energy. Hold it. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now coming up again. And inhale. And exhale. And now we're going to bring the knees in. Roll up. So I just realized my microphone is on here. Aha, now you hear. I just realized I lost my microphone. Okay, just sitting and grounding, lengthen through your spine. And then open your palms, ground through your sit bones. Let's take a deep breath in. And take a slow, long exhale, landing in your heart. Namaste, and thank you everybody for playing with me today. If you missed that last part, microphone, you could see it, so it wasn't as important to hear. You could see it all. Wonderful. Thank you for joining in on this mountain mania, mountain madness. I see you, Barbara and Melissa, and I see, and maybe you're not here anymore, but that's okay. And Tammy, fabulous. Classes coming to you all week until Friday. Have a wonderful, super shiny day. Peace out, my friends.